on September 19th this year, outside of Fort Campbell, Kentucky, a very large Army post, they're going to be stationed at gas stations giving a free tank of gas to the soldiers that come around just to show their appreciation, and hoping that they can service 2,500 soldiers is their goal to serve this year. And 100% of this goal, their ability to reach this goal, comes from you and I, that we might donate a little bit to help the cause. Before we go to Eric, the phone number, 877-968-3742 or tankfuloflove.com to make a contribution, whatever you can do to help bless 2,500 soldiers. Eric, welcome to the program. We sure appreciate you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about the ministry and where you are today with it, and what you're going to be doing on September 19th.
It's been an amazing journey. This started. This will be our 5th year to do this, and the way it started, there's several truck stops down the road from the front gate of Fort Campbell, and we passed them often in our bus, and that's where we stopped to fuel. And I stepped off the bus to fuel up, and I looked across the parking lot, and there were about eight soldiers or so out there getting their gas. And I just had this thought: I'd give anything if I had the means to go put my card in every one of those pumps and say, "It's on me today, soldier. Thank you for serving." And the Lord just planted a seed with me that day for Operation Tankful of Love, and we decided to go ahead and act on it. And so the first year, we did some quick fundraising, and I think we raised about $8,800, and we were so excited about that. We decided to do it again, another year, and so I thought, well, we'll set a goal. We'll set a goal for the next year of $25,000, and I really, in the back of my mind, didn't think that we could do that. And the Lord had other plans, because $30,000 came in the next year. The next year, $38,000. Last year, $60,000, and so much of that came from listeners. I like all you folks who are listening today, and it's just a good, tangible way to let these soldiers know that we're behind them. And, in light of the things that have taken place recently, like the attacks in Chattanooga, and so many of our service members are getting personalized notes and threats from those, that want to do us harm. What a great way to just say, hey, we've got you back.
And in light of the lack of appreciation they've been getting, even out of our own government, we're seeing 60,000 troops being cut.
Yes.
We're seeing the men and women in our military that stand firmly on the rock of Jesus Christ being threatened as a result of that, chaplains and others.
Right.
And this is a wonderful way to say, listen, God's people, all of us, we're behind you. We appreciate you. And folks, you can go to tankfuloflove.com, or you can call 877-968-3742. 877-968-3742. Real quick, Eric, tell us a story or two of some of the responses that you've gotten from the soldiers.
We've gotten all day long. We'll get notes from soldiers, from dependents, and they just want us to know, that it helps them not feel like they're forgotten about. So often that they do. Gosh, there's so many stories. It's hard to just pick one out. But we did have a family last year that at the end of the day had sent an email, and it was from a dependent, and she just said, I just wanted to know just how much this helped us today. She said, I got up this morning, realized I had made an error in our checking account when she checked their accounts online, and she said we literally had $18 and I think 65 cents to live on until the end of the month. This was the 11th of the month. And so it's, I've had several soldiers come through and tell us, hey, this makes a difference on what goes on my table this week. A couple of guys came, I've got 5, I've got 6 kids, and this makes such a difference in what we're able to do for our family this week.
Wow. That is just, what an awesome ministry that God laid on your heart to do this, Eric, and so grateful for you doing this. I know, thinking about my days in the military and, getting out soon after Vietnam ended, and all the forgotten soldiers and the lack of appreciation, and how far it would have gone for someone to do something like this. And I know it's true today as well. And I hope that our listeners will just come alongside this incredible ministry of God right now. Tankfuloflove.com. Tankfuloflove.com. And the phone number again, folks, 877-968-3742. 877-968-3742. Financial Issues listeners are some of the most responsive listeners in all of radio. They're great people. And I know they're going to the phone and to the website at tankfuloflove.com. Make that contribution, whatever you can do, and know that you will be hopefully given a high five in heaven by these soldiers as they appreciate so much what you're doing for them and your family. Eric, I want to thank you for this. I want to thank you for the ministry. I'm so grateful personally.
It's our privilege. And if you call in, if the number's busy or you get voicemail, please leave your information. We'll call you right back.